Ah, there we go. Right on track. We love that sound. Welcome back to the Burger Podcast, everybody. I'm Caleb Wanigan.
Justin Burkett.
And alongside us, our trusty Steve, the man that makes it all happen behind the scenes. You know who he is.
TK, what's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back, guys, to the third episode of the month. I'm starting to get nervous. At some point, this can't keep going well for me, but I'm just gonna keep riding this wave. Who knows?
Far,
Maybe
so good for you.
Spooky season is what I needed to really change the direction of the podcast. But yeah, last episode, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It was a short and sweet one, which sometimes is nice. We like it like that. But
We
it was
did
pretty neat.
hammer through that one pretty quick.
Hell yeah, we did.
Pretty neat.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you didn't tune in, go ahead and go back and listen, watch, whatever. But score so far coming into this one is 9-6, Caleb's lead, headed into the third episode of October.
That's right. 3-point lead. How big can I blow it here? That's what I'm waiting on.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. So, if I do blow it, I'm gonna need to take the edge off a little bit. So I brought a couple beers with me. I'm all frozen. There we go. I'm rocking the Natty Bow. I feel like it's been doing me well. But then my backup beer, shout out Erica. Erica brought these over. Quantum Cuddle Kitten.
Nice.
From Portland, Maine. Lone Pine.
Lone Pine. I drank a lot
name.
of Lone Pine back up when I was living up there.
It's an IPA, but yeah, there's little cats all over it.
That's cool.
The cat bros are in here.
It's one I've not had. Looks rad. Let me know how it is.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna slam this Miller Lite to take the edge off, and then I'll let you know how it is.
I have Ashley got me a couple beers. So this is Dewclaw Summertime Seedless. It's a hopped sour. So everyone knows sours are my favorite. It's not bad. I was telling her the last sour she got me, I think I had mentioned on the podcast, I was like, it's not like as sour as I'd like. And she's like, I don't know if they make beer as sour as you would like. Cause I'm like, I want it to be like a fucking warhead, like pucker my lips kind of sour. I love that shit. And then she got me this Beer Farm limited edition sour blueberry lemon.
So I like that label. That is tight.
It's kind of like holographic. I have a feeling this might hit the sour notes, but we'll see. So lot number 5, so pretty early on.
That's dope. I've got sugar-free Red Bull because I'm still on sober October, so I gotta get some sort of drug in me. Caffeine is my drug of choice.
There you go.
It's been a long sober October so far, and today is the 17th.
Over halfway.
Yeah, sorry, I checked out there for a minute. For those of you who aren't patrons, we have something special coming after this, and I had to lock in my order. So,
that's what I just
had to do that real quick. So that's why you didn't hear my voice for a little bit. If I wasn't responding, if you guys even talked to me, I was checked out. I had to make sure my order was going through. But yeah, so if you're not a patron, please become one, and then you can check out what we're gonna do. And then if you are a patron, go ahead and check it out.
Hopefully, it should be posted before this episode. So
yeah.
Check the Patreon. If it's not there, I'm sorry. I've dropped the ball.
What are you going to do? Anyways. On these guys. Yeah. Anyways, TK, we got a community kickoff this week, or?
We do, and I'll just read the email verbatim for you guys this time. It says, "Hey guys, got another kickoff question. Thanks to my wife, Christina. It should be a layup. Quote, Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, and Miranda are the main characters from what popular TV show? Regards, Sean Kramer."
Yeah, it is a layup. I think we all know this one.
So, yeah. Thank you, Sean. We could use a layup, as always. Justin, do you know as well?
Is it, I'm guessing, Sex in the City?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, it is indeed. You kind of had that look on your face, like you weren't really sure. I was like, I didn't know this.
I didn't know it for sure, but you guys were confident that I was like, if I get it wrong, they still know it. But yeah, that would have been.
We're taking that one. Take it straight to the bank. Give us some dings. We'd love to hear it.
There's like a newish one now. I don't think it's called Sex in the City, but it's a lot of the same characters.
It was like, I can't remember. I think it was called, and then it was, let's see, Sex and the City spinoff.
I saw an episode or two. It
And
was
Just
not
Like That
good.
is what it's called.
Not good.
I've watched it with Meg. I don't know anything that happened in the old series, so it's kind of just me going, "What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Is there some
Is the show
tension?"
called Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
And or
Sex
in
and the City.
and
It's the name of the column that Carrie wrote, the main character, for like a newspaper.
Gotcha. Carrie is Sarah Jessica Parker, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Okay. She's the only one I
Miranda's the
know.
redhead, right? Am I making that up?
Let's look up the characters because I don't fucking know.
Oh, geez.
I
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know all that.
I think Miranda's the redhead. I think.
I only know
Could be.
the Sarah Jessica Parker.
They're all well-known actresses, you know, in their own right. I feel like.
Where's their IMDb? Here, this is what I want.
Oh, that's Just Like That. We need Sex in the City.
Well, it's the same. Sarah Jessica Parker is Carrie Bradshaw. Cynthia Nixon is Miranda Hobbs. Kristen Davis is Charlotte York. And then
Oh, I recognize her.
what was the fourth one?
I have no idea.
Carrie,
I guess she was the lead
Samantha,
important
Charlotte,
one.
and Miranda.
So Samantha.
Oh, Samantha. Yeah, I don't know who played Samantha.
I don't know. She must not be in the regular in this new one, but
I know one of them's not. Must be her.
All right.
Miranda. No,
Miranda's the redhead.
Samantha.
I nailed that. Fucking nailed that. Let's go.
Oh, Samantha is
Kim
what's her name?
Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall. Yeah, that's it. All right. So enough about Sex in the
Anyway.
City. Obviously, none of us
And
has had much Sex in the
moving
City.
on.
You guys
Yeah.
ever had sex in New York City?
I've only ever flown out of New York City. That's it. Never actually
I don't think
visited.
so. Yeah, I don't think I've had sex there. Yeah, I don't know. Were they HBO or Showtime or something
Yep.
like that?
They were one of the earlier HBO
Hmm.
shows.
It's like Entourage, but for women, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know anything about that. We don't know shit about shit. Anyways, moving on.
Nope, we don't know shit about shit. Welcome to the Burger Podcast. If you're not familiar with the show, here's how we do things around here. This is a trivia podcast. 10 questions over 5 rounds. Caleb and Justin pit themselves against each other to find out who's better. They have 3 lifelines to work with: phone a friend, steal it, and a reroll. The only catch is they can only use 1 per round. Round 5 is worth double points, and all of our categories are decided by the random wheel of not so much randomness. That said, we were talking before the show and realized that somehow Caleb and got talked out of doing the right thing by Justin and I, and we fucked it up. So Caleb led off last time. Justin will lead off this episode, which means Justin gets to go last for the last episode of the month. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know where we went wrong with this.
I have no idea.
It's
And then we
like,
got on the topic of football and what deferment, and yeah, it was just
right.
I did
So-
defer to you though. I went first. So wait. Are we still
No,
trying to
stop.
get it
It's we got it. I got
This is
it's
too
right
long.
compared to what we did at first. So
Okay.
or the first episode, what we decided on. So anywho, without further ado, this is
That rhymed.
Justin's spin to kick off episode 77.
77 makes me think of Luka Doncic. They talk about like, man, imagine getting cooked by this dude with a Great Clips haircut and an offensive lineman's number, and he throws up threes, right? Like, it's so funny.
All right, Justin, you landed on
Wow.
general. I'm going to take it that you don't want to re-roll that one.
Nah, I'm gonna roll with that.
Yeah, figured as much.
Okay, Justin, your general question: what color are Mickey Mouse's shoes?
Oh shit.
I think they're black. If I had to guess, black and white.
We're
He's
not
got,
talking
like, red-
Steamboat Willie here.
Right.
We're talking
Yeah. Right.
Mickey Mouse.
He's got red overalls, I think. Red overalls, and what color are his shoes? That's like oddly specific. Or red overalls. He doesn't have like an undershirt.
Isn't it crazy how much you've probably seen Mickey, and it's hard to just like remember something like this because it is so specific?
I'm just trying to think of Kingdom Hearts. Like,
Yeah.
the first thing I did, no joke, was look at my computer because I have stickers all over it, and I was like, "Do I have a Disney sticker over here?" But thinking of Kingdom Hearts makes me think of the of yellow shoes, and yellow and red go together like McDonald's.
Are you thinking about Ronald McDonald now, not Mickey?
Well, I'm just thinking he wouldn't black would if he's got. I think he has yellow shoes. It's either yellow or black in my brain. And I feel like because like he's black, it would just look like he had big feet if they were black. I feel like yellow would stand out more. And yellow and red go together. Ronald McDonald, Mickey D's, Mickey Mouse, kind of all the same.
Kingdom of Hearts does have a dead giveaway to this answer, by the way, if you really think about it. God, what a good game. What a good game.
It's a great series, yeah. But it's so convoluted, it's hard to keep up with. I'm going to say yellow. I feel like I was on black at first, but yellow makes more sense to me. Now that I'm like thinking about it, black doesn't make much sense. So I'm going to roll with yellow. Final answer.
Okay, general category. What color are Mickey Mouse's shoes? Justin, after some deliberation, has decided they were yellow. And he's right. They are indeed yellow.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to go black, dude. I couldn't believe it. No, but the Keyblade you get from Mickey.
The handle's yellow.
The handle's yellow. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to steal it for a second. I was hoping you'd go with black.
Yeah, that was throwing me off. Like you said, as many fucking times as I've seen Mickey in my life, like,
dude, the mouse. He's
Mortimer
everywhere.
Mouse.
Mortimer Mouse. Yeah, he's come up on the podcast more than once.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, nicely done. That lands you squarely on the board. Caleb, here is your turn to return it.
It's already shaping up to be one of those episodes, Justin. I think history is going to come back for vengeance. It's been doing that recently. Damn, another sports question.
That's it for now.
Sport. I was trying to see if I had a Kingdom Hearts disc, but I don't.
I definitely bought the new ones when they all came out for the PC.
Did you play them all back then?
Oh yeah, when they like were on the PlayStation and stuff, I definitely played it. The new one though, I think I'm gonna have to like re-download it because I got to Aladdin's World and the game like bugged out and there's like no way to move forward on this mission. So I still haven't completed it since I've spent $60 on it, which I don't love. Dang. Plus, dude, I've noticed like those older games with like the camera motion, like the swivel around, dude, it makes me so sick. Like it makes me feel like car sick.
Some of the ports, yeah. Well, in older games, like I don't know if you've been back to play the original Resident Evil, but you can't hardly fucking play it because the controls are horrendous. It was before that like standardized 3D platformer controls came out.
That was fixed camera angle too.
But
like you couldn't change the camera.
Resident Evil has not shied away from the poor mechanics. That's like a part of the game. I feel like I played the newest one because you can do like a co-op online. I played with my cousin, dude, and you can't like whip around. It's not like free aim. It's all like angle views and with aiming. It's so frustrating.
And they fixed some of it so at least some of it makes more sense now. The original PlayStation copy of it is just dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. I love them so much. Bad controls and all.
All right. Sports and leisure was the category. Caleb, here's your question. Which Southern college football team made the fastest trek in history from unranked to number 1 in the 2014 season?
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
That's wild to be unranked to number
2014.
1.
Man, I really wish it gave like what conference they were in, because Southern college football team could be so many different options. 2014 though. So 2014, it wouldn't have been Alabama because Alabama won in 2013, so they were probably already ranked number 1. I wonder if this was the season that Auburn ended up getting ranked number 1 and beating Bama. Yeah,
I mean, if Justin's cool with it, I'll tell you the conference. I don't know if it'll help you that much.
It's probably an SEC school, I would imagine, because most of them down there are, especially to be able to be ranked number 1. Yeah, I just don't. I'm not good with the timeline right now. I'm trying to think through because 2012 was. I'm trying to remember when Notre Dame played Alabama. It was, I think, 2013 in the national championship. I'm pretty sure it was 2013 or 2012, one of those two, because it was my sophomore year of college. So yeah, it would have been probably like 2012. Now that I'm thinking about it. 2014 Southern College football team made the fastest track in history from unranked to number 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking like Florida or Auburn. Wouldn't be like Florida State. I don't think Vanderbilt was good in 2014, but that would also kind of make sense. Unranked to number 1. I'm trying to think in those seasons, because most of the schools I listed, like Florida and Auburn and stuff, they're usually always top 25, like no matter what. So it's kind of hard to really.
Where is Vanderbilt out of?
Vanderbilt's Nashville,
Okay.
I believe. It's Nashville, Tennessee. Part of me wants to say Florida State. And the reason being, and I can't remember if this is right, but I wonder if that Florida State team is the one that had Jameis Winston on it. Fuck it. I mean, it's a shot in the dark. I'm going to go Florida State. Fucking why not? I think they were good randomly. It might have been earlier than that. I don't know how long Jameis has been in the league, but yeah, I'll lock in Florida State. We'll just see. We'll see how that goes.
All right, sports and leisure was the category. Which Southern college football team made the fastest trek in history from unranked to number 1 in the 2014 season? Caleb says Florida State.
Ooh. I think Jameis Winston was before that. If I were to guess, but I really don't know. I have no clue. I'm not good with the SEC or the Pac-10 or 12 or whatever. I don't know any of that shit. I was just thinking. I was just trying to think of like famous college quarterbacks because I would imagine this team probably had some baller. So I was thinking Texas. Is it A&M? Is that where Johnny Manziel played? That I was thinking Johnny Manziel. But I don't know if they ever made it to 1. Like I watched that doc, but I don't remember, and I don't know what year it was. But I'm not going to steal because I have no clue. But Johnny Manziel would have, or A&M would have been my guess. But I'm not going to steal.
Okay, well, the correct answer was an SEC school. You were right. It was the right conference. You got Mississippi State. Was the
okay, with
answer.
Dak. That was my other guess.
So let's see. You're right about 2 things. The 2013 national championship game was between Alabama and Notre Dame, and they got their asses whooped. Let's see what else here.
Excuse me.
The FSU team. What were we? Oh, Jameis Winston was on that team.
He was on that 2014.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Yep. So you're right there. And then here is the Mississippi State Bulldogs football. Best in 110-year football history, they said. Departing players the year before, Danico Autry was a former Colt, plays for the Titans. Gabe Jackson. And then here's the roster. If you see any names on here, say something.
They had Dak,
Mr.
right?
Dak
Wasn't it?
Prescott.
Yeah.
I don't really notice a lot of these other people.
I don't either, to be honest. But that's the team. You were right. The SEC was a host of a bunch of those guys: Alabama, Ole Miss, Auburn, LSU, Texas A&M, yada yada.
Yeah, I never would have pulled Mississippi State. I almost used a phone a friend there. This is something I feel like my cousin Paul would have known immediately.
Those
You
are
a
my
college-
two. Was
college football
Mississippi
head?
State and A&M.
He's just a sports
Oh.
guy. You lost me.
He's coming back. All right, well, on to the next one. Justin, here's your spin.
Damn, not a good start. Ooh, geography. How you feel about that, J-Bone?
I'm re-rolling that.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Save me the extra second there.
I have to. I feel so dumb when I look at a map. I just don't know shit.
Oh, slow down. Oh,
I'd
Art
rather have
leisure now.
history. Yeah, I was saying,
Yeah.
I'd rather have history.
Art and leisure.
hey, 50% of these are leisure, so you
Could
get
be
lucky there.
leisure. It's gonna be like a WWE question.
That'd be fucking crazy. I'd be so mad.
It is an art form, they said. An art form.
Yeah, it's acting. Definitely. an
Okay,
art form.
okay. Let's
I
calm
mean,
down.
it is. It is acting.
Sports entertainment.
Yeah, okay, all right, sorry.
Okay, Justin. Which MD lived in the idyllic village of Puddleby on the Marsh from
Fuck.
the World War I trenches where the author first imagined him?
Okay, so it's a fictional character. That's good to know. Which MD lived in the idyllic village of Puddleby on the Marsh? I mean, Doctor Who? I have no fucking clue.
I think it's-
Doctors. What's that one? Atticus Finch, but he was a lawyer. He wasn't a doctor. What book was that? Was that Catcher in the Rye or was that something else? No, that was Holden Caulfield or something. Atticus Finch was like Monster or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. Dude, I don't have the slightest clue. Like where the author first imagined him. So the author was in the trenches of World War One, I'm guessing, and that's what it means by that. Excuse me. I have no legitimate guesses. MD. I'm just trying to come up with a name. Dr. Octavius. Doc Ock.
Man, there you go.
Yeah. Well, the first one I said, I don't know if you heard, I said Doctor Who. So I'm on some good guesses so far. I don't know. I need to come up with a name. Doctor, Professor, Doctor, Dr. Einstein. I don't know. Doctor.
Doctor.
I'm literally trying to think of not the Nazi doctor, but I can't think of his name. Doctor Who. Final answer. I have no clue. I don't have the slightest clue.
Okay. Art and leisure was the category. Which MD lived in the idyllic village of Puddleby on the Marsh far from the World War I trenches where the author first imagined him? Justin said, what did you say?
Dr. Smith. I said Doctor Who.
Either way, not it, sir.
Yeah, this is a tough question. I probably would have done like you, just like named a doctor, maybe Doctor Strange.
There you go.
Or for some reason, don't remember the name of the doctor, but the kid doctor that Neil Patrick Harris played, I probably would have thrown that out if I could have remembered it. But yeah, I can't steal. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Hauser, MD.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not him either. The correct answer is Dr. Doolittle. And not the Eddie Murphy one.
Shit. Honestly, when it said far from, I missed that part. I was thinking like next to the marshes.
That's because I
like
botched the reading of it, so that's on me.
Dr. Doolittle. Fuck.
There he is. The story of Dr. Doolittle. 1920 is his first appearance by Hugh Lofting. And then Atticus Finch, just to answer where that guy's from. He's from the To Kill a Mockingbird,
Ah, that's what it was.
the novel.
What a killer name, Atticus. I think that's sick.
It is kind of great. Okay, on to the next one. Caleb, your spin, sir.
Cloudy color here. Bad pour, but
I didn't know Dr. Doolittle was a book, to be honest. I thought it was just an Eddie Murphy movie.
yeah.
There was one from like 67 too.
Oh, sneak over, please.
Wow,
Sneak
that
over.
is something we're gonna have to go to the tape here.
I'm gonna say
Between arts
leisure.
and leisure or history here, folks. I bet you can guess which one I want.
Art and leisure, it says.
He used his reroll, so he can't steal. I'll reroll this actually.
Okay, let me
Back
fix
to
the
back
wheel.
rerolls. Hey, if you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I mean? So
Nah, I'm saying.
nah,
Not
me.
saying her.
I tell all my old patients that when they're laying in bed. Hey, motherfucker, you want to die? Works every time.
50% of the time it works every time.
Yeah.
Just wrap
Okay,
that
makes
this
left
thing
and
is
right
bugging
here.
out. All right, here's your reroll.
I'm not gonna lie, it smells like pure gasoline.
Oh well,
Stings.
Wow.
Don't you just love it?
No.
Right back to it.
Waste of a reroll. Art and leisure, folks.
It's destiny.
Yours
It's
was-
gonna be like an easy one for you.
Yeah, well, yours was more leisure, so I have a feeling mine's gonna be like, what famous painting or some shit. And I'm so bad with this stuff. So
All right, Caleb, your art and leisure question. What is the largest of the woodwind instruments?
Not a terrible question.
well, if I knew what the fuck woodwind instruments are, I would definitely be a lot better.
It's a good place to start. So he just leaves.
You just left.
Yeah. Oh wow. I feel like this is something I should definitely know. Woodwind.
I don't know if I would get it right, but I feel like you could dumb your way to something in the right vicinity at least.
It's like I'm between like two, like part of me thought woodwinds were like flutes, but the other part of me is thinking like guitar like things. So I don't really know.
I'm not gonna lie, me neither. But
Yeah. Because if we're talking like guitar based stuff, like if that's a woodwind, then I would probably lean as cello for my answer here. Because those things are pretty fucking big.
you got a cello, just tip it on its side and cello. You got a bass.
Cello, bro. Slap at the bass, man.
G G G G G G G.
But yeah, then if it's like, I just don't know what I honestly don't know what woodwind instruments are. And it's like one of those once it's told to me, I'll be like, oh duh, those are woodwind. But part of me thinks that it's something that you put your mouth on and blow, you know? It's like a
Giggity.
in the flute realm, like are we talking about like a tuba? Is that pretty big with regards to that? That's the one where people like fucking have to wear them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm between cello and tuba. And neither one of these might be a woodwind instrument, to be honest with you. So I'm 50-50. Shocker. My gut is telling me woodwinds are more like flute based. Like something you gotta blow in. Because being dumb, you need wind to make these instruments go. You know?
It's science.
Yeah.
What logic there? You're
That's
sounding
right.
like me all of a sudden.
You gotta blow into it. So yeah, I think I don't know. Woodwind. That makes me think flutes and shit. I don't know if I'm right, and I don't know if tuba fits in that realm. Like, are woodwinds all like handheld like stuff? Because I wouldn't say like a saxophone would be a woodwind instrument. I don't think, but I don't fucking know. So, yeah, I really don't know. It's a 50-50 here. To me, cello and tuba are like the two biggest instruments that I can think of. Don't think drums would be it. Yeah, well, 50-50. My gut is saying go like tuba, but my heart's saying the cello because cello. Final answer. That's a string instrument. No, I already said final instrument.
I mean, you stopped me before I read it. If you want to change your mind.
Yeah, I'll do the fucking tuba. Final answer.
Okay, art and leisure was the category. What is the largest of the woodwind instruments? Caleb says the tuba.
Definitely not right.
No, I think tuba and all that is. If I had to guess, let me just say my train of thought. I think tuba is brass. Cello, like you said, is string instruments. If I had to guess, you were on the right track with flute and everything, but I don't like clarinet is bigger than a flute, and then I don't know what an oboe is, but I'm pretty sure that's a woodwind. But I don't know the biggest one, but I think you were on the right track there. Everything else you said was wrong, but if I had to guess, I would have said oboe, but I don't know.
Okay, so I got two different answers that I would have accepted either, because Google tells me one thing and the card said another. So the card said the pipe organ is the largest of the woodwind instruments.
Shit.
But Google tells me it's the contrabass saxophone or the contrabassoon.
The bassoon. I honestly, I didn't think saxophone was woodwind. I thought that was one of those like brass as well.
Instruments.
Yeah, I wonder what the distinction is. It says here the woodwind family.
Is it like a reed? It involves a reed, I guess.
I bet it does. So it shows.
Oboe was second biggest.
For the inconvenience.
I know I got that wrong, but I am so proud of myself for my gut and my heart telling me that a flute was a woodwind. I can't believe I got that right. So
yeah, it must have to do with the wooden reed making wind.
Dude, that saxophone's fucking huge.
I couldn't get my mind off of the recorder either. I was like, that's got to be a woodwind instrument. It's got to be.
That's just another.
They're literally
flute,
made
right?
of wood. They're made of wood. Some of them.
Isn't that just a flute? It's just a different name.
Yeah, I think so.
I had never heard recorder until I was in high school. Someone said that, and I was like, "This isn't like I thought." I was thinking like tape recorder.
Oh yeah.
I think the distinction is to call it a recorder is that it's made of plastic.
Okay.
Excuse me. Whew, that was a big one.
And I don't know about you guys, but I played one in the 4th grade.
Oh yeah, same.
They made us play it in music, and let me tell you, I don't know how any teacher could get through a room of motherfucking 10-year-olds playing those things because none of them can play it, and if they do, all they can play is hot cross buns.
I never played one of those. I didn't have to play instruments in middle school. In high school, I took percussion and I played the cymbals and the triangle in a musical performance.
All right.
I can see it.
I played the cymbal. No joke. This song had one cymbal crash at the end of a crescendo, but I didn't know how to read music. So the whole percussion class is sitting there. Like we're in a concert, like with other bands watching us. And I'm in the back just holding cymbals for the entire fucking concert. And one of my good buddies is sitting next to me, standing next to me. He's playing like he's actually talented. And he's playing or whatever. And the whole time I'm looking at the music sheet and I'm like, I have no fucking clue where we are in this. Like, I know where my cymbal crash is, but I don't know anything. And I'm just sitting there waiting for the crescendo, and, like kind of reading the music, kind of listening to what's happening. And then you can like hear the music getting louder and louder and louder. And then it just happens. And I just stood there. And my buddy looks over at me like wide eyed and he keeps playing and he's like, what happened? And I was just like, I don't know.
Froze.
show went off, no problem. Next song came out, played the triangle like a G. And then the next day in school, my teacher was like, all right, guys, you all did great. Like we did great, blah, blah, blah. And one of the kids that I kind of didn't vibe with was like, how about we listen to whatever song? And it was the one I missed a crash on because it was a big joke. And he was like, my teacher was like, why? Everybody did perfect there. And he's like, and I was like, yeah, man, we all did a great job. He's like, yeah, Justin, your symbol, that was great. And I was like, oh my God, I got out of it. Like, would have fucking failed the class had he known that I didn't do the one fucking note I had to do. It was amazing.
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
it was so crazy. Yeah. So learn how to read music. It'll save you the embarrassment, I guess.
Yep, and hire Justin to be in your band as your percussionist.
Yeah,
Damn
there you
right.
go.
Be the quietest
Man, that
percussion
was-
you'll ever hear.
Dude, I was shitting my pants. I was like, I don't
That's
know what I'm
really
doing
funny.
here. Yeah.
All right,
Down bad over here.
back to Justin. Ball is back in your court. Here's your spin.
This blueberry sour is weird. It's like it's not bad, but it has like an earthy taste. Are you
Damn.
fucking kidding me?
Oh, here we
Arden
are.
Agier
Arden
again.
It has like an earthy taste to it. It's interesting.
Man, I can't wait for this Patreon episode. So if you're not subscribed, do it. I'm
Dude,
preparing.
I'm pumped. I just ordered mine.
Yeah, mine. I tried to schedule mine so that it would get here on time, but I just got a notification that said like they're preparing my order. So.
All right, Justin, your art and leisure question.
Excuse me.
Which city bird insists on driving the bus in author Mo Willems' best-selling kids book?
I mean, when I see city bird, I think pigeon. I don't know, Mo Willems and a kid book. Pigeon driving the school bus. City bird. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
They do round and round.
Is there ever any lyrics about a pigeon driving the bus? Fun fact: pigeon is just a type of dove, which is fun.
Yes. Different
Hunt.
pigment.
They're good eating too.
Pause.
I mean, I see city bird and I think pigeon. I really can't think of anything else, so I'm gonna roll with pigeon. Shout out Mike Tyson. And final answer, pigeon. Hopefully that's right because I have no other guess.
Okay, art and leisure was the category. Which city bird insists on driving the bus in author Mo Willems' best-selling kids book? Justin says it's a pigeon, a type of dove. He's right. You got it.
All right.
Nicely
Come
done. So I had never heard of this, and I'm back working in the school system. And after I wrote this question, like, I don't know, every other fucking kid has one of these books.
Really?
This one's called "Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus,"
Okay.
which is the
Never
first
heard of
one.
it.
But there's a lot of them. We're in a book. My new friend is so fun. La la. There's like an elephant involved. There's a
Dang,
pigeon.
2003.
So anyway, Mo Willems is cashing in on
Yeah, he
this
is.
pigeon. No idea what his name is. I don't even know if it matters. But so you know, popular.
That's
I mean, it
Hella
makes
popular.
sense though that we wouldn't know that because 2003 we were past children's books.
Yeah, 100%.
That was like prime Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings time.
Oh, I need these.
2003.
I
Just
need
reading
these, dude.
Boxcar Children back then.
My lead is dwindling before my eyes.
Yep,
You
that
only
puts Justin on the
pigeon.
board once again. Caleb Ball, pass to you here.
Mm-hmm. Damn it,
This
man.
one?
Pigeon? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a layup.
Whoops.
I think it was sports and leisure.
Bring it back. It's sports.
Sports.
Clicking too many times here.
Just no goose eggs. I need to get one on the board.
Don't you have one on the board already?
No.
Not yet. Not this time, anyway. All right, Caleb, sports and leisure. Back to you. Which Super Bowl MVP was once drafted as a catcher by the Montreal Expos?
Man, how long have the Expos been gone?
Hot minute.
Dude, I honestly have no idea.
Super Bowl MVP, man. I feel like it's usually a pitcher and they're a quarterback, so that's interesting.
Dude, and I know a lot more new age guys that played both, but the Expos haven't been around for a while. So it tells me it's an older guy. Because I know like Pat Mahomes was drafted. I know Russell Wilson was drafted, you know.
Dion.
But Dion, but I don't know if any of them were catchers.
Well,
Super
plus
Bowl-
Russ and Pat were after the Expos.
Exactly. Yeah, so I really have no idea. Bo Jackson comes to mind. I think he had played outfield, but he could have been drafted as a catcher for all I know.
Didn't he only played for one team though, right?
What are you talking about?
In
Like in
baseball.
MLB? Yeah, but just because you played for one team
True.
doesn't mean you weren't drafted by another.
It's weird to think of like an NFL player that's good enough to be MVP. I feel like their athleticism would be wasted as a catcher. Like,
Yeah.
it's like they have to be pitchers or outfielders in my brain.
Yeah, I think the Expos, this is just before my time a little bit. I don't really know. That's kind of why I want to go with like someone like Bo Jackson. Because I don't think Dion was a catcher. Yeah, I don't want to waste a phone a friend either. I need those 2 points this week. It's probably not right, but I'll go with Bo Jackson. I don't even know if he was a Super Bowl MVP. I would assume maybe, but yeah, Bo Jackson, final answer.
Okay. Sports and leisure was the category. Which Super Bowl MVP was once drafted as a catcher by the Montreal Expos? Caleb has decided it was Bo Jackson. It was not Bo Jackson.
I know he played for the Royals, but I don't know. I have no clue for this. If I would expect some defensive player and like, I don't know, like besides Ray Lewis, who was a defensive Super Bowl MVP, Charles Woodson, but like, or no, he was just MVP as a defensive player.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I don't have the slightest clue.
All right. Well, just to be clear here, Bo Jackson was drafted by the Yankees in 1982, and Deion Sanders a few years later by the same team, the Yankees, in 1988. This person, however, was the deplorable Tom Brady. Whoops.
What?
Yep. Tom Brady. He was drafted
How
in
do
the
I not
amateur
know
draft.
that?
One of the last links to the Expos to be playing in professional sports.
How did I not know that? That's crazy. That's like new news to me.
Drafted
Wow.
in the 1995 amateur baseball draft.
The final former player, huh?
Amateur baseball draft, so it wasn't even like the actual draft.
I mean, he must have been drafted out of high school or something. Because when did he leave college?
He was like 2000 or 2001, right?
Drafted NFL. He was drafted in the 2000 draft, so he would have had to have been drafted just out of high school or during high school.
Dang.
Crazy.
It's 'cause he had a
when I
fucking
wrote this, I had
cannon.
no idea.
Yeah, I'm glad
Should've
I
gone
didn't
to
phone a
baseball,
friend.
Tom. You bum.
I think the only people that might know that are like Boston fans. So Mitch
Right,
might have
yeah.
known it, but yeah, no shot. I would have got that. Damn, I'm putting up a goose egg.
Fucking Tom Brady, dude.
Two
This guy.
sports questions wrong. That's tough. Tough look right now.
Okay, Justin, back to you. Here's your spin.
Man, oh man.
It's gonna
I was
stick
about to say, stay the
What
fuck
the
away.
general again.
I don't know what Mitch got, but that Taco Bell trip. Sorry to ruin the Patreon, but there might be something to do with Taco Bell. Cost me $42.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, Mitch.
Yeah.
He went ham.
Don't know what he got. I mean, the taco, what we're doing is like $20 on its own. So,
All right, Justin, your general question. Which musician is the godmother to Elton John's sons?
My mom is a huge Elton John fan. I didn't even know he had children. I'm assuming they're adopted, but I don't know. I don't know how he works. Dolly Parton. I mean, I don't have the slightest clue, and my mom's a huge Elton John fan, but I feel like she probably wouldn't even know this. But I might as well try and call her just to see if we can get one of these. Which musician is the godmother to? Yeah, I didn't even know he had sons. I hope she picks up. She should. Mom. All right, calling my mom.
Hello.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
All right, we're on the podcast. We got an Elton John question.
Okay.
Which musician is the godmother to Elton John's sons?
Oh. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Um,
I know you're a big Elton John fan. I didn't even know he had sons, so I figured you'd at least have a leg up there.
yeah, they're adopted. Wow. Let me think. Elton John. Who adopted?
I
So
said
who's the
Dolly Parton
godmother?
just because I just threw out
No.
godmother. So it's a female.
Godmother.
Obviously.
Right.
Any concerts you've been to where he had somebody that like a female perform with him that's really well known?
Yeah, but she's not around anymore, so that won't work. I was thinking Lady Gaga, but no, I don't think it would be her.
Wait, who's not around anymore?
Kiki D, he had a duo with her.
Oh,
Who else did he do a duo with?
I never
Oh,
heard
that
of
definitely isn't her. Wow, that's a tough one. Well, it's got to be another musician, singer.
yeah. Which musician is the godmother?
Yeah, okay, right. Singer.
Are they still living, TK? Can I ask that?
I don't think it wouldn't be her.
Okay.
I'm not telling you.
That's a very, very stupid
All right. Well, you
question.
gotta
And
give me an
also
answer so we don't
John.
drag on too long here.
Okay. Trying to think the last concerts I've seen.
Stevie Nicks.
Okay, I'll say Lady Gaga.
Okay. All
And I know
right.
that's not it.
How old are his sons? I mean, are they older than?
They're like 7, 8, maybe.
Oh, they're young.
Yeah, they're young.
Oh, okay. Then sure, we'll go with Lady Gaga.
Final answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Hang on one sec.
All right. Which musician is the godmother to Elton John's sons? This was a general question, and through deliberation, they've decided it was Lady Gaga. It is Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's the right
Is it
answer.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
I wouldn't have laid money on that one.
I had no
Wow.
faith in you, so well done.
I doubt. That was the only one I could think of.
Wow. All
Because
right.
I just
Thank
feel
you.
like you're welcome.
All
Bye.
right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
So here she is, lovingly and
Holy
adoringly
crap.
hanging out with them. And Elton John's
Never-
children are not adopted; they are surrogates.
Oh, okay.
And that Elton and his partner must have done a cocktail, and they don't know who the father is, the real father. But
Right. Wow.
wow, mom
when she
coming
said they
through
were
in the clutch for you there.
When she said they were young, I was like, okay, maybe there is something here. But I was like, Mom, they're probably like, I'm thinking in my head, like, they're probably like in their 40s or something by now. But holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was hoping you guys went with Kiki. I knew that one when she said Lady Gaga. I was like, damn, mom's coming
Oh.
through clutch.
Wow. I had absolutely no faith in her with that at all. Holy shit. I can't believe
Mom's
that
no
worked
best.
out. Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Wow.
Damn.
All right, Caleb, back to you. Here's your spin.
It's been a rough episode. I knew I'd blow this lead. It's tied just like that for the month. But if there's any category where I feel like I can do it, it's this one. So let's hope it's something I can.
Entertainment for those of you not watching. Topical. Caleb, your entertainment question. If I can get it to come back up. There we go. What fictitious newspaper does
way.
Carrie Bradshaw write for in Sex and the City? And I almost said it at the top of the show, and I stopped myself because I knew this question was in there.
Holy shit. That's funny.
I couldn't even begin to tell you. I have no idea.
And it's fictitious. That's kind of shitty. It's not like a real newspaper.
I have no idea. But I might call.
TK, you're trying to get somebody to steal second base.
I might
Really?
use my phone a friend here and call my girlfriend. I know she's a big Sex and the City
Oh.
fan.
Ooh,
Let's
that's
hope
an
she gets
announcement
it.
on the show.
Is that a breaking news like reveal
Kinda,
on
yeah,
the podcast?
I'm gonna call
Woo!
her. She's the one I've watched the new one with. I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully she picks up.
Dang, if she knows this, that's gonna be a real sucker punch.
Again, hopefully she answers.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Just eating sweet green and watching Netflix.
Oh,
How are
nice.
you?
I'm good. I'm good. You're my phone a friend on the podcast, so I need your help with a question.
Oh fuck.
Love it.
All right, you ready for it? It's an entertainment question. I think you might know this one.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I hope so, because if not, I'm gonna look like a dumbass.
No, I do week in and week out, so you're in good company. What fictitious newspaper does Carrie Bradshaw write for in Sex and the City?
Oh shit. Oh god, this is real pathetic. Fuck. What is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I obviously have no clue. No pressure. No pressure. It'll come to you.
It's the New York something. I know that for a fact. It starts with a New York.
New York Journal,
Mm,
or is that a real thing?
well, of course, I was gonna be stupid and be like, oh, the New York Times. I don't know, like the New York Star or something.
Does that sound right to you? The New York Star? I'm clueless on this, so.
I don't know. I know it's New York something. That's all.
Gazette?
I know. Do you,
Haven't heard
do you
that
have
word
like
in
a
a long
pick from
time.
options?
No pick for options.
Oh God.
The New York Sex? I don't know.
No. Maybe the New York Star. I don't know. I would just say something like that.
How do you feel about the New York Star? Iffy?
Iffy, yeah, but
That's the best you got?
yeah.
All right, we'll lock it in. The New York Star. because I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and I feel like
Okay.
because I just watched Sex and the City, like the movie, not too long ago.
Nice.
Ooh.
New York
Entertainment was
Star.
the category. What fictitious newspaper does Carrie Bradshaw write for?
All right, well, let me know if that helps or doesn't.
She does indeed
Oh,
write
it
for
is
the
the
New
New
York
York
Star.
Shit.
Let's go. That's right.
Wow. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Shit.
Thank you.
I knew it. Yep.
All right. Bye.
No way.
Successful phone a friends back to
Keely.
back. Look at that. Keely.
Keely.
Nicely done.
Good job. Holy shit. That's
So
so
she
crazy.
does-
I'd never heard that name until I watched Ted Lasso, and then I meet her, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, what
Yeah.
are the odds of this?
Mm-hmm.
So when I typed in Carrie Bradshaw newspaper, here's what comes up.
The New York sex, Caleb said.
Her in a newspaper dress. So I'm not sure
Oh.
what this is about, but I'm not going to complain.
Kim Kardashian stole that. Shocker.
She steals everybody's looks.
Oh, but since it's Kim
Stupid.
Kardashian, it's brought back. Yeah,
Yeah.
shut up. Plagiarism is what it is.
So anywho, it is the New York Star. Keely saving the day for you. Nicely done. I would have had no fucking clue.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something like all. When you said Gazette, I was like, oh, that's like a pretty good stupid show name. But wow,
Shout out Keely. Thank you, Keely.
that was
All right,
good.
on to the final round here. It is a 3-1 game so far this episode, but it is 9-10 on the month. Both of you guys have your steal for the round 5,
This is big.
and
This
round
is
5 is worth double
big.
points. So
No phone a
it's
friend.
getting interesting. That
Oh
takes
my
us to Justin
God.
Spin. Here you go.
So this is why you should have been going second next week for this exact reason. You want to be in the situation you're in right now, and it's sports and fucking leisure. Come
Okay,
on.
Justin, your sports and leisure question is:
Oh man, this could be such a
which
swing.
Midwest city was the site of the first Special
What?
Olympic Summer Games in 1968?
Special Olympics is bad enough, and then the fact that it's the summer Special Olympics, like
Take your time deliberating. I have to be.
Yeah, take me through your train of thought here, bud.
Midwest. I think Indiana, because you both are staring me in the face. Chicago. Thinking of like the big Midwestern cities: Chicago, Indianapolis, Omaha, maybe. That's only because the Workaholics is doing their live podcast tour, and I think their last stop is in Omaha because that's where Adam's from. So that city's like always stuck in my head.
Omaha, ready.
Yeah, exactly. OKC. What else? I mean, KCMO, Kansas City.
Casey Mo. Whoa.
Is St. Louis consider like is Missouri Midwest, or is that's more south?
No, I would consider that Midwest.
St. Louis.
I guess.
I
I
mean,
don't know. Is Missouri considered the South?
Yeah, like what's I don't know what the cutoff. I don't know where the line is. What was the so Chicago's a big one, Indianapolis, and St. Louis, I guess that's another big one. I don't know where I know the Olympics have been in Atlanta because I've been there. Chicago had the World's Fair. That's a big Midwest city. Special Olympics Summer Games. I mean, dude, no, I don't have the slightest clue. I'm leaning towards Chicago. I'm like between Chicago and St. Louis, not knowing if St. Louis counts, and maybe Kansas City. Maybe Detroit or Madison. It's where the CrossFit Games used to be held. Not anymore. I'll say I don't know if I'll say Chicago. It's a big Midwest city. the 60. I don't know. Yeah, Chicago. Final answer.
Okay, sports and leisure was the category. Which Midwest city was the site of the first Special Olympic Summer Games in 1968? Justin is not sure, but he thinks it's Chicago. And he's right.
No, let's go.
Wow. You got it.
my God.
1968, they held it at Soldier Field.
Oh, dude. Did you know that, Caleb?
No, but
What
I
a
just
guess
can't
right
believe
there.
it. It's like the Midwest city.
Yeah, that's the only reason I went with it, because I was like, okay, I can't really think of other.
I
Oh my
honestly
God.
thought it was wrong. I was like, Chicago's the easiest answer. There's no way, right?
That's
Like,
the only
it's on
reason
my
I went with
fucking
it. Yeah,
forehead right now.
yeah.
And sure enough, it fucking is. That's crazy.
Holy shit! I cannot
Well-
believe that just happened,
Nicely done, sir.
Just
dude.
falling into answers over there.
Name like 7 different cities, and I was like, all right, fuck it.
Let's go back to the
Wow.
first one.
It's the
All
lucky
right,
rock.
Caleb. This episode is not in the W category for you, but you can regain the month lead here.
Not gonna
Here's
happen.
your spin.
Yeah, this is rough going. Rough going.
Entertainment once again. Wheel's been pretty kind to you, minus that
Yeah.
double
Couple hours
back.
easier, but yeah, no, that's what sucks. 2 sports, 2 entertainments, and I've only gotten 1 question right. So, and I needed to phone a friend for it. So maybe they aren't my strong suit.
Okay. Here is your final question of the game. Which movie franchise's third sequel challenged viewers to decide the fate of a character with a Twitter vote? Quote, you decide if April lives or April dies.
I have no idea. I mean, I have no clue. To decide the fate of a character? Yikes. I have no idea. My mind went to Hunger Games, but I don't think that would. I mean, that's why I kind of fuck with Hunger Games. It's because it's cutthroat, right? They'll fucking kill whoever. Obviously, this makes me think of Twilight. This is some shit that they would do, without a doubt. They would put in like, you decide on who dies. Then I think about a movie where it's like, you have a choice, like it's up to you whether you live or die, kind of thing. And I think of the Saw movies, and it's spooky season, so third sequel challenge viewers to decide the fate of a character. This is wild to me that they would decide the fate of a character this way, which makes me think. No offense to the people listening, but makes me think it's something stupid, which is why Twilight came to mind. And I know they have multiple sequels of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of stuff that's like more interactive where they would allow this. And Twilight's really the only thing that comes to mind. And I know Hunger Games well enough to know there's not like I don't think there's like an April in it. But also, this is like such a scary movie thing to do. This whole you decide kind of thing. Like I could see the Saw movies doing this. Oops. And call me crazy, I haven't seen it in a while, but I think the person that took over for like the main Saw guy her name was April, I think.
No shit.
But would that be I might
There's
just
a
be
new
making
Saw
it up.
coming out.
Yeah.
Saw 10. It's like Jesus.
Yeah, I just don't know, dude. And this sucks. I really need this question, and I just don't know it. April lives or April dies? Yeah, I can't really go with Saw. I don't see that as an answer. I'm thinking it's got to be Twilight with all the hashtags of like Team Edward or Team Jacob or whatever. It's got to be something like that. Yeah, I'll go with Twilight. Final answer.
Okay, entertainment was the category. Which movie franchise's third sequel challenged voters to decide the fate of a character with a Twitter vote? You decide if April lives or April dies. And Caleb has decided that was the Twilight franchise. It was not.
I'm gonna have to steal. I don't know the answer at all. Excuse me. I was thinking in my head like, so third sequel means, so first sequel would be the second movie, second sequel would be the third sequel would be the fourth. So it's a series that has at least 4 movies. It sounds fucking stupid, like you said, that they would do this. So I'm trying to like think of stupid movies. And like The Purge is what I was thinking of. I don't know if there's any characters that like continue through that series, but I was like on the same track as you of like kind of stupid horror movie-ish type things, like Saw or like I was thinking like Scary Movie almost, like obviously Twitter wasn't around with that, but like a spoofy movie kind of. And I don't know how many there are, but Sharknado was one of those like stupid fucking movies that was popping in my head. But for some reason, Purge is like, because The Purge is kind of like a weird, crazy idea. That's what's stuck in my head of like, maybe they would have like a Twitter thing, like incorporated in the movie too. Like how we decide where to purge or something. I don't know. So Purge is what I'm going to roll with. Steal because I have to. And hope that this winds up being a miracle 5th round. So Purge, final answer.
Locking it in. The movie franchise deciding the fate of a character with Twitter votes. Was it indeed The Purge? No, sir.
Oh.
But you said the right answer. It was Sharknado
What?
3. Oh, hell no.
No fucking way. No way. Oh my God. It was actually Sharknado. I just threw that out there as like a
Sharknado
stupid
3.
spoof movie.
Something that's just a ridiculous fucking cash grab because those movies they make no sense.
That's wild. I can't believe I
my
said the right answer.
gosh. I got my ass
What?
kicked. Just like
Dude.
that. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, my 3-point lead is gone. Now I'm down. Fucking Christ.
You're only
Talk
down
about
one,
perfect
though.
timing. My order just got here too. Dang.
Well, then we got to get things rolling because I got to go get mine. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the Burger Podcast. So we're all over the place. Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, and a myriad of other places. You can find all our links at the Linktree, linktr.ee/the Burger Podcast. And send us some community kickoff questions to theburgerpodcast@gmail.com. And tune into the Patreon for this new episode we're about to film right now. So, Justin, hit the people with the Patreon.
Patreon, $2, $5, $10. We need another guest. So we need another $10 subscriber. Any of you that are listening, you guys talk about the podcast with your friends. If you are a Patreon already, if you've already been on, just have them give us $10 a month. Maybe you throw them a $10 bill, they give it to us, and then they can be a guest. So if you want to be a guest, $10 all it takes. Excuse me. You also get access to all our fun Patreons, like one we're going to be filming here shortly, which if everything goes right, you would have already seen by now. But if you haven't seen any of the Patreon episodes, check those out as well. And just remember that anything could happen on this podcast because we just came back from a deficit of 3.
What a wild one.
You can tell it went well for me based on my man Caleb's face over here. So
I mean,
thank
it's
you
just
for
crazy.
subscribing. Yeah. Keep giving. And on to Caleb. Let's go.
Yeah. It's one of those things, dude. I feel like a lot of questions on this goddamn podcast. I throw out the one that's easy, an easy one, and it's just never the right one. This man throws out Chicago. That's right. Throws out fucking. I can't catch a break, but that's all right. Whatever, it happens. GG's. I got my ass kicked this game. But yeah, this has been the Burger Podcast. I'm Caleb Weiniger.
Justin Burkett.
And TK.
and we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.